and figure out his involvement.
Yes, you'd be advised. I am sentencing one Randall into your custody. He does need to see the hospital inside of the prison.
Aphrodite, just to clarify, that was the individual who struck me with a crowbar. Was he charged with assault with a deadly?
Oh, he was charged 3 times for that.
Affirm. Perfect. Thank you.
Affirm. We'll go meet him in Subblock 7. Thank you.
Greco.
Yes, sir.
What was your involvement? Be honest.
I was just driving with Marco by the tunnel. And then I got hit by the first train. We went boom. Then we got hit by a second train. It pushed us halfway through the tunnel. Then we got hit by a third train and we got parked next to the other officer that found us for like 20 minutes. Yeah, maybe 10, 15, maybe I might
Bro, I
exaggerate
wish he
a
was
little
more
bit there.
involved. This guy didn't help for shit.
Because the reality is, everyone involved could likely get roped into like larger charges, but probably not going to happen. I'm trying to see here. Now, you idiot. I mean, I'm not processing you, but you're fucked.
Oh yeah, I'm fucked. Hey, I could have got out if I didn't get fucking run over.
Greco.
That's me.
Which vehicle were you in?
I don't know what kind of car was it. It was an SUV that was blown up downstairs. The gentleman with saved her on the side towed, I believe, when he moved us.
Decisions. All right, I think the out I'll offer you. Well, actually, let me speak with someone else real quick.
You're on channel 1.
One moment.
I know DOC's on channel 1 with us.
DOC
Hello.
be on channel 1.
Hey, question. The guy who the crowbar you gave me. I know you searched him and obviously took the crowbar at the time.
Yes.
You know their involvement prior to?
He said that's his gift to you.
No. So I saw him as 78s were called by you guys. I was driving up to the food court from Vespucci and I saw him crossing the street towards like the back of the food court on the radio and I told him to stop running. And then I kept driving down to the train tracks because y'all call 78s. And it wasn't until Drader found them in the Astron
They were in the car.
that I saw them again. Yeah, and they were on the same radio as well.
Yeah. Because I might just charge him with felony obstruction because obviously it was their intent to get involved, but I genuinely think they got into the tunnels and got hit by a fucking train.
Yeah.
I mean, negative for GSR, no firearm. I mean, he had knuckle dusters and a crowbar. He had
I don't know what that's for.
Well, he also had oxy. So I'm thinking the grinder is utilized to open those ammunition crates, right? They're metal. How the fuck are you gonna open them? Grind them bitches
other
open.
ammunition crates to see if I find. I'm looking. Okay, so I'm looking at the Cypress ammunition crate, and I see in evidence the Chensto had a grinder. What else?
What charge do we push for bank trucks nowadays?
Robbery of a security firm.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I think they're definitely related, so I could see that being like useful to link them to the crime. I haven't really responded to many of these, so I'm unsure. But
Yeah, me too. All right.
Yeah.
Just a moment. I'm gonna go speak with the 95. Thank you for the info. If I
Okay.
need anything more, I'll give you a call.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. Warning, just a heads up, I don't want to intrude on your conversation. I do need to speak to someone real quick. Oh, okay, y'all are all good.
Does that mean there's someone?
Yeah.
I have a name. Oh,
I know, Greco, but like I ain't trying to
1 second.
I'm trying to say
Please
too
stop
much.
crouching.
All right, do me a favor, face away. I'm gonna get you in the room over there, and then we'll talk
Hey.
briefly. There we are. I'm gonna let you walk. Don't make me regret this.
Let me text all this down.
All right, right over here. Idiot, please just stay in the cell. Come this way.
Yeah.
Greco, right through here. I just don't want to intrude on y'all's conversation. Alright, right over here.
Such a charge sheet in my life.
There we are.
Special
Right,
room or
right through
something?
here. Go ahead and take a seat. Let me get you cuffed to the table.
Which side?
This side.
Can I have the other side if I wanted to?
No.
What
You
did you
don't
just
need
do?
2 chairs, do you?
You're right.
All right, Greco, I'm gonna be real.
Did anyone by chance document the female's possession?
One moment. I'm gonna be real with you. Things could be very bad, or they could be very fucking minor in the grand scheme of things, given the circumstances. What I'm trying to say here is I firmly believe it was your intent to assist, but you didn't get the opportunity to, because if I can train Raniel down, which
Three of them.
is supported by the fact that y'all were still in that black SUV. Now that being said,
Thought you were done for.
we can't sit here and pretend that you had no involvement. We're not dumb. Y'all had 2 or 3 black SUVs involved in that situation. There was a Gressley. There was a... Oh my god. There's 2... What are they fucking called? Asterons or whatever. I'm trying to figure out which of the SUVs you were in, whether or not it was the Gressley or the Asteron.
I honestly don't remember which SUV I was in. I'm not even trying to. The gentleman impounded. If you can ask him, I know he impounded because I saw
It
him
was
make a
blown
phone
up,
call.
yeah.
You know.
Do you know if it was one of the stolen ones? Because there's 2 stolen ones and 1 personally owned one.
I'm not sure. Not gonna lie to you, man.
Okay.
I'm not sure on that at all.
So let me ask you this. And again, be honest with me. Please don't fuck around. Listen, I give everybody an opportunity to not dig themselves a hole.
Yes, that's right.
The
we put
one
them
moment.
like on a hold, right? While they're like unconscious in ICU, and then process them when they wake up, right?
One moment, sorry, radio.
Essentially, yeah. I mean, they should just be leave ICU.
If your involvement was just the okay, we're not going to sit here and pretend that the only involvement you had was, oh, I just stumbled upon, the tunnels, okay? Were you involved from the very beginning with the bank truck? If the answer is yes, I'm going to be upfront and honest with you. The only charge you are going to be receiving is again, I ask that you listen before you say anything fucking dumb, okay? Just a moment. You would be looking at robbery of a security firm if you had involvement in I'm sorry, it was the ammunition crate.
Yeah, that's also what, because you said a bank.
Sorry, yeah, I'm gonna be real. We typically don't get to the fucking ammunition crates because them bitches all the way up in Polito 90% of the time. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I gotta make a call. I hate this. Sit tight.
Lavender,
Hey, you feeling better?
barely.
Well, bitch, we got the train conductors on payroll. They put
Really?
in fucking work today.
Thing of fries.
Good.
Now, question. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I've ever caught someone from an ammunition crate. Oh god. I'm good.
Don't ask me no question about that shit. I don't even know what the fuck to tell you at this point. Because 1 week it's this, the next week it's charge this, don't charge that. Bro.
I don't fucking know what. Listen, I mean, I can
To
go
be
through all the
honest,
charges.
the sad reality is I'm pretty sure most that we can do in a lot of situations with ammunition crates, if we don't actively see them in the crate, is criminal use of a firearm if they're DSR positive. And then the person who has the like weapon stuff gets like possession charges. But to my knowledge, like before we were charging them all with robbery at minimum.
Right.
And then if they shot us, we would charge them first-degree robbery. I don't. I think since apparently from what I heard from Skies that one of them did have all the ammunition
Yeah.
stuff, then you could articulate now at this point like accomplice to first-degree robbery.
So
I'm not 100. It's really hard to prove because
I mean,
we weren't
can
there
we
when they
bump
were
it up to
actually
high
there.
security institution? It does include financial institutions, which are defined as, but not limited to, a bank, museum, jewelry store, or other high security built. It's not a fucking building, so maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know if I would be able to do that one.
Huh.
Has anyone else sent up their 95s? Like, what did they charge?
Well, Casper Hill got reckless evading and robbery, so it looks like robbery is the charge.
Yeah, I would have made that first degree robbery, and I think they would have been fine.
All right, I'll get him for robbery plus possessions and just go from there. Now, idiot about to get fucking slapped. Holy fuck.
Well, this is where
No,
that
100%.
only maximum of 360
That's
months thing's coming in, I guess.
That's
charge is
true.
crazy.
But
That's true.
fines that are
300,
hit.
360 months what he going in for sure. Because 681 months.
Oh, that's not including his hawk gun.
Oh, that's
'Cause
not
his gun
including
might
the
be
hot gun? Oh, God.
Yeah, his gun
All right,
might
well,
be hot.
Lucas, I will let you go. I hope you feel
Where you
better.
at?
We processing up north because we got bills to pay.
Okay.
We ain't
Wait,
trying to
where's
get
Maynard
no
getting
budget dap.
processed?
What was that?
Where's Maynard getting processed?
Yeah, up north.
W, W,
Yeah.
WB's ass out.
All right, I'm gonna go speak with my 95.
Bye.
Bye.
Would we VAF the Grizzly since it was crashed out before any of the shots even started happening? It's not like we should
The
transport him to the scene.
that Gressley, if I recall correctly, picked up an individual because I ran the plate. It was Casper Hill, right?
Yeah, I found.
The tricky part is they had a Gressley and then 2 Astrons, and they were like swapping in and out. So figuring out exactly when everything happened is gonna get a little tricky, I think. All right.
I just sent out my 95.
Hello.
Yeah, and the fact that they were also dressed similarly on the map also made it difficult.
The owner of this vehicle was caught with and on the same radio as anyone else, if that helps at all.
Decisions. Decisions. I'm gonna be real with you. Well, no. So here's the reality of the situation. We do have the option to individually charge everyone with the overarching situation, which would fall under minimum stockpiling, because it was a group effort to obtain the things from the actual thing. However, it seems as though some people got just a robbery charge, in addition to possession charges and, you know, like reckless evading. So, were you the driver or the passenger of that SUV you were in?
I was the driver.
Okay. Now, all three of the black SUVs, both, or the Gressley in addition to the two Astrons, at some point, if I recall correctly, had picked up individuals. I'm going to be real with you. If you're willing to plead guilty, I'm not going to sit here and hit you with felony obstruction in addition to everything else. It'll be accomplice to robbery, reckless evading. I'm not going to hit you with resisting because I don't know that you got out of the vehicle at any point in time. And pretty much just
You didn't make it. The train hit me dead on.
pretty much just going to keep it there as far as I'm concerned. So you're looking at accomplice to robbery and reckless evading.
Okay.
Do you know Casper Hill? I'm not asking
really.
as like I want information. It's just his SUV was the non-stolen one, whereas the other ones were stolen.
Not really. I did not know him that much.
Okay, then Casper was in Casper's car, which means that you were in one of the Astrons that was stolen.
I'm not sure which one is the Astro, and I'm not even trying to bullshit you that
No,
one.
no, you're good. You're good. So the Astrons look very Porsche-like.
SUV. That's what I remember. Yeah. Okay, it was like a little Porsche-like. It wasn't like the other Porsche-like, which I believe is the Rebla.
Yeah, I ain't heard of a Rebel in a long time.
Oh. Maybe I'm remembering a different car. I'm mixing some things up. Who knows?
It's all right. Let's see here. I'm finally adding you to this. I do apologize. You are getting, let's see, Greco. Give me a Greco.
Can anybody see my car out behind?
As any of those felonies, part of me, I'm not too smart.
Reckless evading is a felony. Additionally, robbery is a felony as well. Realistically, this should be first-degree robbery. But because the others only got charged with robbery, I'm not gonna push it any further. Give me a second. Reckless evading, robbery, joyriding.
Joyriding. You call that joy? I got hit by 3 trips. Dude, if you want to believe it,
you got ran through.
Listen.
I'm
we
listening.
got hit right by the entrance. You know how there's the entrance of the tunnel?
Yep.
It wasn't even covered yet. You know how the sides start first and then you get covered on top?
Yep.
We got hit right there.
You pretty much got hit in front of the apartments?
Yes.
Where, like the old apartments? Holy fuck.
Yes. And
That's
then
some
the
bad
second
luck.
train came through and it pushed us halfway through the tunnel. Then the next train came through and he parked us next to you guys' cars.
That dumbass in the orange car, the Randall guy, he's a fucking idiot. I'm screaming at him to get the fuck out the way. Someone's outside of the car. Who knows? It was probably idiot. Because there's a fucking train coming and he decided to not move. So I fucking rammed his ass out the way. I got out safely. Yes, I did. Safely. And then he eventually hit me with the crowbar. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Reckless evading, joyriding, accomplice to robbery. You are getting a... you had Oxy. Give me a second.
Raider, you're 95, sir.
Can I really have that crowbar back? It wasn't used on anything. I just got it. I haven't even got to use it.
Well,
I was so happy to get one.
I'm sorry, but we do have to hold on to it. It is being seized as evidence. Give me a second.
So I'm gonna do that real quick.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Whereabouts, Maple?
I'm going to fucking snap, buddy. I hate legislation. All right, let's see.
Just said I gotta take a quick nap.
What does it fall under? Oxy. Perfect. Pharmaceutical. All right, you ready for your charges?
Yes, sir.
You are looking at reckless evading, joyriding, possession of a pharmaceutical drug without a prescription, in addition to accomplice to robbery. This is going to be in exchange for a guilty plea. This pretty much guarantees that you won't get roped into the stuff with idiot, pretty much, with the stockpiling, because you're not at risk of double jeopardy should you agree to the charges. I would like to inform you, though, that there really should be a considerable amount of more charges here, given the circumstances. But I'm going to be real. Idiot's catching the flack for 90% of it.
I
So,
remember her being in the back
Okay.
of
the question is whether or
Can I
not
get
you
some
will
of
be
the
pleading
flag?
guilty.
For him?
The ammunition crate robbery.
What was that? Sorry.
Can I get some of the
Copy,
flag
thank
for
you.
him?
No, not unless you want hundreds upon hundreds of $1,000s in fines. A lot of people don't realize this, but there's actually a cap on time per instance in legislation. It's 360 months. And now, again, remember, it's per, I shouldn't say instance, per incident. So let's, like right now, I think he's probably approaching like 700 months. He's going to be sent off for 360. However, if he has a hot gun, it's going to be the 360 plus the hot gun. So, like, it can exceed 360, so there's no sense in you trying to catch any flack when the time really isn't going to change for him. Additionally, listen, money can be moved. So if you got the money and you want to send him money, that's on you, bud. That's entirely on you. But I don't know that it would be smart to cop a stockpiling charge here.
Sounds good.
So back to the question at hand: are you pleading guilty or not guilty? Now, just to
How much
verify,
time
right
am I
now,
looking for? How much?
prior to any reductions, you're looking at 49 months, a $7,625 fine, 3 points on your license.
How many points can I have overall?
You can have up to 19. Once you exceed 19, it is a misdemeanor for you to drive, as your license would be suspended or revoked, depending on the officer. So you're you're far away if your only arrest was yesterday. Umbrella charges like robbery of a security institution does not typically contain points.
I was gonna say, so I'm guessing the high score is 19, or somebody had like 18 and got like 4 more or 3 more. Is there a high score?
There's no high score. The points do fall off after 30 days. So,
okay.
It's not like it's gonna stay on your record forever. Like the charge will be on your record, yes, but the points fall off after a certain amount of time.
Okay. You're asking a lot of questions that I have about the city. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. Listen, if you got questions, ask away.
No,
Ask away.
Good. We're chilling.
So, like, guilty or not?
Yeah, I can plead guilty to that.
All right. Give me a second.
You don't
here.
have any food, do you?
I do not, unfortunately. I do have a drink, but no food.
Because the slap up prison yesterday was horrible.
Ooh, you haven't eaten since?
I mean, I have, but I'm just getting hungry right now, you know?
You out here doing jobs with these bozos and you ain't gone to Big Dog Noodles?
Not for a while.
That should be a crime. Don't forget. Oh, well, you can't even use the fucking code. Damn it. Shit. I need to go and use the fucking code today.
I asked the officer yesterday if his code for first timers, you know. He's like, no. Stop letting that guilty.
There unfortunately is no there is no code.
I was gonna say that could be a good initiative, you know?
One moment. They're fixing something in the report. I'm gonna get you fined $7,625. There we are. Because you pled guilty, by the way.
Go to incidents, I can still see the text of the report in it.
1 second. I can't see the text. If you can see the text, just Control A and then Control C, copy it, put it in a notepad elsewhere. But there should be like version histories prior to be able to recover everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to revert it. I'm gonna try to do it on the Upside version. Hold on.
All right. So you're originally looking at 49 months. I am cleared to give you up to 25% off, which brings it down to 36 if we round down. And then I can give you a month off. Well, up to a month off for.
Am I the only one that can't see the report?
Negative.
We're working on it now.
An additional month off for every minute past 20 minutes in custody. So like, you're looking at 49, drop to 36. That maybe 20. 20 is probably okay. But I do want to make this clear. This is a situation in which, you know, things took a while, given the amount of people involved. This is not to be expected as the norm. All right, I just want to make that very clear.
Oh, trust me, man. I'm not a complainer.
There's just a lot to go through.
We had a good time.
I could give
If I could give you a Yelp review, it would be excellent. Don't
I
worry.
mean, he's looking at maximum 360 months because of the legislation.
One moment, sorry. You good with the 20 months?
I'm just curious.
Yeah, sounds wonderful to me, man. Like I said, if I could give you a Yelp review, you don't have to worry about me. It would be an excellent review.
Damn.
You know?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Legislation. It would be the.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get you sent out for the 20 months. Do you have any comments, any questions, any concerns?
Am I getting anything of those items back? Like the brass knuckles and stuff? Or no?
No.
The brass knuckles? I didn't do nothing violent.
Even the brass knuckles. So you have to understand that in situations like this, especially regarding, you know, robberies and whatnot, anything that can be perceived as having been used in the crime, listen, ain't no one gonna believe you shut up with your fucking fists, all right?
No,
ain't no one gonna believe that.
I'm not gonna argue. We're good.
Stand by, Ricky.
I say you're excellent.
All right. Well, you have a good one, sir. Let's see here.
Thank you. You gonna have me pick him up from here, or?
Yes. You're gonna be scooped up from here and brought over to the prison. I just want to make sure that your profile and shit's good, given you got arrested for the first time last time. Yeah, we good. All right. Mr. Greco, it was a pleasure, and I hope we meet under better circumstances. Try not to get ran through by a fucking train.
Yeah, I'll try to next time, man. You see me next year.
10-2. DOC from PD?
Hey, between me and you, right before that, Marco said you're a better driver than me.
Firm.
Oh.
Ooh. All right, I'm getting you sent off. Sorry, there's just a million fucking things happening, and now we're suddenly like short-staffed. All right, you have a good one. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Where in the world? Do.
Ricky, just give it a sec. Guys figured it out, okay?
I affirmative.
All right. Go here, at least with evidence.
Dispatch 297. Dispatch 297-10-6, report ready.
Seized possessions.
He could go down to like 250. That's the lowest I'll go. Ricky.
I affirmative. Affirmative. And are all the charges in there now, like good as
Okay,
is?
insult cops 25 times.
Let me double.
Both of his glogs did not come back home. Well, the ones that did were like out of statute. So.
Well, he lucked out on that front.
Oh yeah, one of them was squeaky clean, and one of them
You're missing
all out of
the
statute.
accomplice robbery.
Oh, affirmative.
He should probably get just the robbery charge here, right?
I don't know if was he the one on scene. I don't know who was the one on scene of the actual crate.
I mean, there's a lot of
the one that
stops,
we
yeah.
were pursuing from the crate initially, from the restaurant.
Okay, and I have robbery on his. I don't know who else was with him.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I think Idiot is just going to admit to what he did. He knows it was still.
Just put the fucking robbery on there. I don't care.
Yeah.
And then,
Do robbery, just let him know, and I doubt he'll dispute it. I mean, considering it was 600 something, and then with reductions and whatnot, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, let me just let his lawyer know.
If I pee 25 times on the wall, will you give me 100 charges?
Well, there is one extra charge you're getting. It's robbery. I forgot to add
What?
What
Robbery.
the hell? I didn't do that.
Now you've got 76 charges.
Nils
Yeah,
yeah,
now you got
spoken
76.
that. I didn't do that.
Nils would never. Now, you're right. He would.
Could we drop it, pretty please?
Yeah, so if I pee on
Um,
the wall 25 times, will I get
I
101
don't think
charges?
I don't think I
Please
can't drop the
invoke your Fifth
robbery.
Amendment, right, sir?
But I'm just curious. I won't do it.
No.
Fuck!
Why do you want 100 charges?
Because she just said I'm the first person with this many charges. I'm like, may as well go for 100
I have
then.
never seen someone get charged with 75 different counts of crimes in one
76
cell
now.
rep.
36.
To
Put some
be
respect on my name.
fair, an overwhelming
They can call
majority
you
of it.
Soldier 76 in the streets because of this.
Oh, shit!
The charges that you have just gotten is probably the combined amount of probably half the clients I've had in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the charge regarding components and attachments is written a very specific way, which makes it clear that for every single one, you get a separate
Bro,
charge.
they should put a limit on that bitch.
But, right, hear me out. Someone should
Well,
probably
there is a
talk to the
legislation
DOJ
limit on the
about that.
time about it.
Yeah, the time, but damn.
The fine
If
stuff.
it's articulated like that, but then they shouldn't have described the components as plural beings if it's going to be charged like that. Someone needs to rewrite that charge.
And it ain't me.
I mean, I'll do it because you're about to get 64 counts of working components. Lord.
Yeah, and no, an idiot, he'll wear it like a badge of honor.
Yeah, I'm actually taking that Soldier 76. I'm not. Hey,
That's a good one.
Maynard, Soldier 76, Idiot Schmidt. Let's go. I guess it'll be
Oh my
Inmate
God.
76, huh?
I've been told, by the way, that if you plead guilty, the most I can drop it down to is 250. So,
What?
But isn't that what I'm getting regardless?
so you're getting
No,
you're
sir.
getting the most you can get is 360 for the legislation.
Oh,
So it'd be
guilty.
110 off.
Guilty.
Whoa. 250? Is that it?
From well,
okay, so-
from 700 to 360 down to 250. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
I mean, the legislation drops it down, and
Let's
then
take that,
Let's take that.
and then we dropping it down even more. Like that's pretty generous.
So the way,
It's
even if you were to
Christmas?
take into account the original 700 months and what we're allowed to give off regarding time, which is, you know, when you request a lawyer up to 50% off, that would drop it to 350. Then taking into account time, and that's for a guilty plea. Then taking into account time served. So I promise you, that's going to be the best that can be offered. Like,
That is the
I'm
best we can
assuming
do.
they took a percentage off the cap of 360 as opposed to the original time of 700. Because if I was asked to calculate based on, you know, the legislation, I would probably work from 700 reduced by 50, you know, reduced by half bringing it to 350, then take into account some time served, and see where we got there, as opposed to taking it from the 360 and going from that point.
You know what?
Do you know how much your fine is, Maynard? Has anyone told you?
Not the final amount. What is it?
$468,125.
I'm escaping.
Oh.
I think my client's dead.
Where he at? Oh, there he is. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think Soldier 468,125 rolls off the tongue as well.
Yeah,
so.
that definitely does not.
Rolls
Holy
he's rolling out of
fucking
his bank
shit.
account. I feel honestly kind of bad for you.
Maynard, Soldier 76, half a milli, Idiot Schmidt.
Not the half a milli.
Half a
the most
milli.
charges you've given to one person in one go.
I mean, me personally, absolutely. But I don't know if I don't know if it's a Los Santos record. I'm not sure.
No, probably not.
Can we get a legislation for like a weapon component cap, please?
I mean, you kind of made out to a degree because somehow, by some, I don't know what the justification is, but a tampered firearm, so a firearm without a serial, is less time and fine than just a Class 1 firearm.
Yes!
Yeah, so you actually made out that they were all
by like $3,000. So you would have been charged about like an extra 21 or so grand had they been charged just as Class 1s and not tampered firearms.
This is the largest fine I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, outside of like hag charges or old hut charges, yes, I think I would agree.
Hey, that's
not including
that
like
goes towards the jetpack fund.
Not including like big raids and stuff like that. Definitely, probably one of the highest I've heard of.
That do be the case.
Well, how would you like to plead to these charges?
Yeah, I did it. I guilty.
You did it. Okay.
He done did it.
Is that a plea? Can you take that? I did it.
Yo, I guilty, Ossifer.
Yeah, that's a plea. That's definitely a plea.
I'll take it. This is the best deal we were gonna get.
All right, let me get you your fine.
All right.
Bless the judge that wrote that legislation. Because God help me, you owe him a drink after this.
Yeah, that legislation saved your ass.
I mean, 2 hours, 6 hours. It just depends.
All right.
Wait, no, 4 hours. 4 hours or 12 hours, right? God damn. I'm gonna sleep it off. Fuck this.
All right, I'm about to send you up to Bolingbroke for 250 months. Do you have any questions, comments, or concerns?
Runs away from you. Hill's
I'm
arrested.
good, big dog.
Please come back reformed, because you don't want long enough to be reformed.
You have a good one.
I'm gonna rot in that cell.
You have 250 months to reform. Please do.
I'm just so confused because he was in his little military-looking vehicle, driving all normally, and then he left. I don't know if anyone even pursued him. Then we went to the other call, and then he got re-involved somehow, and then had everything on. I'm confusion.
I mean, I'll take it as a win, though.
Now that I thought, me too. Like he had ample opportunity.
Take it as a win that I got him 110 months off after his original.
Oh, now don't be claiming 110 months off. No. Start from the 700, and what you got. that's the amount. Yeah. Because even though legislation only allows us to push 360, the way in which it's worked down, I mean, that really is up for debate. I think the technical thing would be like starting from the original, working down, but I mean, with approval from high command, they can do kind of whatever. So
So I just got a man 450 months off of his sentence.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Never thought those
Hell
words
yeah.
would come out of my mouth. I'm going to be honest.
So I've heard of budget apps. Am I gonna get like a budget gold star for this? Like what's
Yeah,
happening?
probably. I'll be putting you up for a budget gold star recommendation.
Oh
What's a
hell
budget
yeah.
gold star?
So it, how do I explain this properly? If we bill someone down in the city, the
City
county
gets paid for it.
Yeah, the county does not get paid, even if we are officers of the BCSO or deputies of the BCSO. So we have to process people up here to support our budget to ensure that we can still get paid and the government account don't run out of money, right? So had Idiot, your client, have been processed down in the city, that would be less money for the budget, which again, because this is a pool of money that we get paid from, it's kind of important that we ensure that we have money, so we have to process people up here, which is fine. But you get a budget DAP if you process people down in the south. And so like the opposite situation like this,
basically I just made us a lot of money.
he ensured that we can get paid, is the long story short.
Get paid? You're getting a Christmas bonus.
No bonuses, unfortunately. No bonuses,
Kids are getting paid with that money just from one guy.
You only get the Christmas bonus if you work on Christmas. I've been told that's going to be a thing. Yeah.
I mean, hey, look, for 450.
And just to clarify,
I'll come and work for Christmas.
15 budget DAPs is 1 budget strike. 5 budget strikes is 1 budget infraction, and 5 budget infractions is $25,000 payable to the budget.
You just made a lot of money.
As of right now, why the fuck am I on this list if I have no budget DAPs? What the fuck? All guilty, all processed by Master of Coin. Where the fuck is he?
I mean,
Incidents. Where am I? Where am I? I'm not even on the list. Why is my name there? Oh, I'm gonna have a fucking conversation.
I don't know what you're referring to.
I have the BCSO budget tracking situation. And I'm on the list of perpetrators, as in should have a budget DAP but don't. It says 0 budget DAP, 0 budget strikes, 0 budget infractions. And then it says incidents, and I'm not even fucking listed. And why the fuck is my name up there with the people who have fucked up? I mean, don't get me wrong. I deserve to be there because I've definitely processed a person or two. In the city, but like...
Yeah, I did too, but I didn't know any better. Like, I was a cadet, fresh PPO. I didn't know any better. No one told me. No one told me different. Once they did, I've been up here.
Who's the biggest offender? Romello Porter, 3 budget strikes and a budget infraction. Ooh, he's definitely the worst. Oh, that's not good. That means he's up to oh, that's a lot. The math on this is hard, y'all. Anyways, I gotta go down into the city and get food before I starve. And not speed, because I was pulled over by a marshal yesterday.
That's actually slightly hilarious, to be honest.
Yeah.
I have some food.
Oh.
I'll be honest, nothing in the city is actually open, so you might just be copium standing there.
Nah, don't say that. Please don't say that.
I'm just saying,
There you go. Here's a
don't waste the whole trip. Gas ain't cheap.
You know, gas ain't cheap, but did you know that you get refunded the tax every time you go fill gas? I don't know why.
Yeah, the $8 always makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah, I'm 99% sure that's the tax.
Yeah.
But
I'm just trying to save for a nice car, honestly.
Well, I mean, were you around yesterday? Because yesterday was the end of the public auction for vehicles that had received their 3 VAFs.
Oh yeah, who won?
We're gonna
I
get a
don't
food order soon.
I don't know if that was announced. And because they were blind auctions and you couldn't really tell who else was bidding on what, like I don't know if they announced it anywhere. Hold on. I see nothing about auctions. Now I'm curious, who did win? I put an auction on a car, but I don't know if I got anything. Probably not.
I mean, I'll be honest. I've lived here for all of like a week now. I'm extremely poor.
I've lived here for a very long time, and I have $52,000 to my name, and that is including the fact that I just picked up a 40 some odd $1,000 paycheck. Times are tough and rough, and it no bueno.
And this is why I just do events planning and hosting. Good money, good fun.
No, as long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters.
Hey, BCSO Christmas party.
Honestly, you could probably speak to someone regarding that. Now, it wouldn't be me, unfortunately.
Could be done.
I'm just a lowly senior deputy.
Lowly senior deputy.
I don't know what that says about
I'm
you.
just a lowly PPO.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? A BCSO Christmas party.
I think it'd be a phenomenal idea.
Or just in general, government Christmas party. We have it in the massive courtroom, BCSO, PD, EMS, DOJ.
I think it'd be a great idea.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
The only tricky part would be scheduling, because, you know, the holiday season is a little rough accommodating everyone's schedule. So I don't know when would be the best time, but honestly,
Whenever
I think
you do, not a Sunday or a Thursday.
Don't do a Sunday or a Thursday, or do it on a Sunday or a Thursday.
Definitely not a Sunday or a Thursday.
No,
Probably
definitely
like a
not.
Friday when I see the most people around.
Yeah, Friday. Well, actually, I think, like, I'm not gonna lie, Mondays and Tuesdays are kind of solid for activity.
Oh yeah, Monday's not bad as well. Yeah,
but Fridays would probably be the best, because Friday, listen, I don't know what everyone else thinks, but Friday is a weekend. As in, like,
oh yeah,
you can't really consider Sunday the weekend, because you can't do weekend things on a Sunday, because you have to be ready for Monday, right? You can do weekend things on a Friday, even though you may have worked earlier. But you can do weekend things because you ain't got nothing to do the following day.
Friday's the most popping day of the weekend.
Oh, for sure.
So basically, weekends are actually a scam because you only get one day.
Kinda. Well, you get the Sunday rest day, but you can't really do, like I said, weekend activities. Ain't no one going out and fucking, you know, getting super drunk at the tail end of a Sunday, because they don't want the consequences on Monday.
I don't know. I have done before.
I would even argue the week truly starts on Monday. I've always felt like the start of my week truly is on a Monday, not a Sunday.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm just saying, you can do things on Friday and Saturday that you cannot do on Sunday. What does that mean to me? That means Friday be the weekend. Plus, all weekend things happen after work, for the most part. And then Sunday
night.
just be the rest day, the recovery day.
I mean, hey, that guy basically just funded the freaking government Christmas party, I guess. So
True. Additionally, we have pretty large meetings on Friday in the BCSO. So, like, I think that would be very fitting. And that would be in like 8.5 hours. Is that math? Can I math?
Is the math mathing? I don't know if the math is mathing.
Wait, no. Maybe I don't fucking know. 1 p.m. EST. Used to be 2 p.m. EST, but
Oh, it's 7 p.m. for me.
6 p.m. If it's
Well,
1,
Tom
right?
is a
Am I
common
wrong?
concept.
It used to
p.m.
be
for
2
me,
p.m.
or 7 p.m.
EST,
for me,
but
I
it is
don't know.
now 1 p.m. Pretty much when the tsunami hits. The
Oh,
next
that's 6
one.
p.m. for me.
Yeah. That's when on Fridays we have a fairly large meeting. It's it's very much a. I mean, I haven't attended many, unfortunately, because it's not very accommodating for my normal schedule. But you know, everyone catches up with each other. Everyone does their fun little bits. And there's always a, you know, get to know other people in the department stuff, or like they'll pull out a you know, you spin the wheel to figure out who your partner for the day is going to be. You know, it's all up for chance.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, spinning the wheel for a partner for the day sounds kind of funny.
So I think it comes down to the fact that everyone's a creature of habit, right? And if you're comfortable with someone, you're going to gravitate towards wanting to, you know, ride with them in a car. And if you already have someone, taking on another person's quite difficult. So like sometimes you need to be pushed in the direction of someone else to then like actually get to know them. But anyways, I have to dip because if I don't, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah, I need to get
Alright,
back.
enough.
I'm just leaving.
Yeah, please don't give anyone else 64 counts of component.
Y'all have a good one.
That's on them. That's on them. They just need to not have 64 components.
Too, man. He's poor. You just cost him out $500,000.
I can't not charge someone with the crimes that they did.
Listen, I'm gonna need your name, badge number, and
$390, 10-8.
Up there, I think Lily's just been attacked by the mountain lion. I'm 76.
Do you need assistance?
Yes, per that 911 at the Hunt Lodge, I think an officer's already en route. She was surrounded by a mountain lion and had no way to protect herself. I'm going to be on standby if someone wants to clear the scene at all, please.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Thank you.
Might be lead time chat. Who knows?
7 Davis Grove. Right.
pull it over.
Please, don't remind me of what has happened to me yesterday.
Pull it over. You're aware how fast you're going today, sir?
No.
Were you about to commit reckless evading?
No, I was not running from the police recklessly. I am the police. Also, I was going to tell you your window tints are probably too dark, but I think the windows are just dirty. Hold on.
I actually don't give him this car, so I don't know. I'll be honest, I drive so bad that I doubt the windows will last long enough anyway.
Not 724-7 Davis Grove.
They might actually be illegal.
I got no visual on anybody inside currently.
Yeah, we need to be able to see. And so, well, okay, to be fair, in this car, because all the other windows are out, I mean, technically, you're okay,
Technically, you can't see me.
but what I like to tell everyone who has a legal window tint is it does give an officer a reason to pull you over, and this is a big one, search the car because it's subject to be impounded at officer discretion for window tint. So just keep that in mind.
I will.
And it
Ooh,
may
do you guys
not,
have
that
the
may
drive
not.
Act over here?
What was that?
Do you guys have the Drive Act over here?
No idea what that is.
Oh, it's something we have back home.
576
So
is
basically, because you can move
Won't
a
be a
vehicle
bit
and conceal stuff in it, you have permission to search it without a warrant.
Okay, so technically yes, but that's like a big asterisk. We can't just all willy-nilly see a car and search it. However, there are conditions in which we can search a vehicle. For example, you know, if a vehicle is used in a crime, right? We can document everything in it. Alternatively, if a vehicle is subject to tow, same exact thing. We can search everything in the vehicle. And unfortunately, if it's illegal stuff, we can also charge for it. Which is why I always tell people, window tint, it's not worth it. It may look cool, but I promise you it's gonna get you pulled over. All you have to do is probably piss off the wrong person, and that's it.
Anymore. Oh, I see one.
It's true.
They're not
I actually
bothered right
hate
now.
window tint, to be honest. I need to take it off.
What I will say is just make sure the car is clean when you do go over to Mosley's. Because dirty windows do often make them look darker than they appear, but also when you're inside Mosley's, because you don't have the reflection of the sun, you don't actually accurately see what is going to reflect when you drive outside into the sun. So just keep that in mind.
Oh.
Just go like a shade lower than you think is okay in Mosley's, probably. Then you won't run into any issues, hopefully. As long as we can see you in the car, and I don't mean like we have to make out every single detail. We just need to be able to pretty much see, you know, like how many people are inside. That's the TLDR.
I don't know how many people are inside my car. I don't know.
Well, I mean, right now it's just you. Holy fuck, that car is speeding. I do have to go. I do have to go, unfortunately. So you have a wonderful day.
You too.
And please stick around with lawyer stuff. We need more attorneys. It's nice having people around.
I am planning to.
That's good to hear. Have a good one. Stay safe.
You too. Don't get pulled over.
No promises. I can't even park my car. Now, who did that? Cam, what Discord are we going in? The fuck is that? Grapple hook. Also, did Kem just wake up? Kimoni. Hello.
Yo, yes, I just woke up. I'm fixing my sleep schedule.